All right, Michigan and Michigan State both have a bye this coming Saturday. Is it something or nothing that neither of the local big boys are playing this weekend?
I don't think it's anything. It's I know Greg just did the air quotes, big boys. I don't know that we can classify them as big boys in the state.
Do we talk about the MAC?
No, we don't.
Only when he brings it up.
I say the disrespected CMU homecoming this weekend. What do you mean we got no local?
I can do it. I can say it.
Homecoming.
Playing Ohio, John. Big game.
All right, so when you put it like that, yes, okay, they are still the big boys. It's nothing. It just provides – it's all the Lions fans that didn't get a chance to get their cider and donuts last Sunday that are also Spartans or Wolverines fans can now do it on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't think this is a big deal because, one, we could have a Game 5 in baseball. Maybe not. And we have an epic slate of college games otherwise. It's not like you're going to go without big-time college matchups. Yeah. It's Red River. It's Oregon, Ohio State. It's LSU, Ole Miss. It's Penn State, USC. There's plenty of great college games.
Yeah. I just think they need to work this out somehow in scheduling where they don't share the same bye. That's my point. I guess I'm being nitpicky about something. I got that look from John.
Yeah, it's
John's going to enjoy the bye week.
Yeah, it's the eye roll.
Think Michigan will find a passing game in the bye week?
I don't know. When's the transfer portal open?
Not during the season, I don't think. Maybe they can get a Tiger pitcher. Do you think they'd be better?
Yeah. Well,
Holton
is Sharon actually going with the AJ Hinch model, like undecided?
Yeah, that'd be great. Like every series, it's somebody different. Like he just goes uses all of them.
Matchups.
All right, number 1, Texas plays Oklahoma at the Cotton Bowl this Saturday, then hosts Georgia next week. If Texas wins both these games, will they go undefeated in the regular season?
Yes. Duh. If they win the 2 toughest games on their schedule, then they'll go undefeated. They'll be the best team in college football.
Doesn't mean they'll win every game. We see that last week.
Not so fast, my friend.
Yeah.
Where do they have to go? They have to go.
To
no
Vandy?
One just walks into Vandy and gets a win.
The year of the impossible.
One just walks into Arkansas and gets a win. And Kentucky, we saw what they did to Georgia. They get them home, but then it's Texas A&M at the end. It's likely.
There are traps on their schedule.
Yeah. It's likely that they go undefeated, but it's also 51 that they go undefeated, 49 that they take a loss at some point because they also play Florida. They host Florida, but Florida is playing better. The traps that are set for every single team, we've already seen Alabama, Georgia do this. We've seen it in the Big Ten. It'll be interesting to see what happens this week, but the traps are there.
No respect for A&M from Costa either, who is in the Grey Palm college football playoff right now.
They weren't in Costa Palm, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh. I mean, is this the year Vandy makes the playoff? I mean, the Tigers?
I think they Vandy sprung the upset once. Hard to believe it's going to happen twice in the same season.
Just saying.
It's hard to believe the Tigers would be in the catbird seat for the ALDS.
All right, number 2, Ohio State travels to Eugene to take on number 3, Oregon on Saturday night. The Buckeyes have the number 1 defense in the country, allowing just under a touchdown per game, 34 points total, while the Ducks have the 10th best defense. Are we in for a defensive struggle on Saturday night?
I do believe we are. It's going to be a lot of fun. And, yeah, the Ohio State defense is number 1 in the country, but they've also played against Akron, Western Michigan, Marshall, Michigan State, and Iowa. And so there's nothing of those teams where it looks to me like, oh, we can really judge their defense off of this. It's like trying to judge Michigan last year at the start of their schedule. It's really hard to do. Now they're going to play a good team. But here's the other thing. I don't think Will Howard for Ohio State, and I don't think Dylan Gabriel, while they may be good, and I say maybe, I don't think they're great. So when you play against really good defenses, yeah, something's got to give, and I think it's the offense.
Yeah, I think sneaky defensive game. The total's 52.5. Same read as you, John. Neither quarterback's elite.
Right.
There's some throws Gabriel can't make. I'm not a Will Howard guy either. I think both D-lines have the edge over both offensive lines. Yeah, I think it could be a tight, low-scoring game.